Again, we're not condoning any sort of paedophilia on the show.
Balls. 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 Balls, balls, balls.
Oh yeah, Deep Chats is back. Oh yeah, here's Candy Stan, baby.
Good afternoon.
What's the sense in sharing?
Don't love you. Oh, Deep Chats, run free. Mondays at 1 p.m. with me and Chris. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Welcome to Deep Chats.
Way to set the tone for the rest of the programme,
It's
ladies
the
and gentlemen.
fourth episode of season 2, I do believe.
Yep.
And you know the drill.
I know the drill.
Deep Chats is a show where we attempt to be deep, I suppose, because it's turned into a bit of a not deep show in the past few weeks. It started as a deep show. Now it's not really a deep show, but it's where we are sometimes meaningful, occasionally antagonistic, but always sarcastic.
Always entertaining.
Absolutely.
Well, not always, I suppose.
Yeah, that's a real stretch, actually.
It is a big stretch.
Today we shall be doing...
First off, can I just get a couple of things off my chest? Oh, one sec.
Sure.
Oh, God, them nipple clamps were killing.
So that's the sort of content
Yes, we're on fire already.
you should expect to take in over the next hour.
On, crack on.
Hopefully it'll be a better standard than that. But here's what we've got on the show. Here are the planned things
Here's
we've got
your
on the
menu.
show.
Lay out the menu.
That wasn't planned. That was just Chris's spontaneity doing what it does.
I'm just lol so random.
Okay, so today we shall be doing 6 minutes in heaven. Wait 1 second. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait for a bit of that. We're going to be getting down and sexy.
This is where me and Chris attempt to fall in love.
Unsuccessfully so far.
I don't know. I think we've grown closer over the past few weeks.
I'm starting to resent you.
Brilliant. We also have dissecting discs.
Oh, an old favourite.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be a slight twist this week because we're not actually doing dissecting discs. We're going to do dissecting Chris because Chris last week was left alone,
Ditched.
in the studio,
Abandoned by a traitor.
Yes, and we're gonna have a look back at that last 10 minutes.
I got to be honest with you. That was one of the most excruciating 15 minutes of my entire life.
Really?
Listening back to it, I left here thinking, you know what? I rescued that quite well. I thought I'm going to listen back to that, and I'll be quite proud of what I came up with. No. It was awful. It was the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
We're going to take a closer look at that later. So,
yeah,
get excited for that, Chris.
Can't wait.
Because you're going to love that 15 minutes of content. And we'll also be doing tangent talks if we get time. I mean, come on. It's only tangent talks. We don't really care, do we?
All the energy for ripping me to shreds. Can't wait for that.
But yeah, shall we just get straight into it? Get another song on, then we can just fly through the show?
Well, actually,
No?
I've got a bit of a song.
Have
Get
you?
aux input turned up. There we go.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find this on my laptop. Bear with me a second. Deep chats. Where is it?
Well, this is great radio.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's gone. I had it.
Okay.
I had it. No, it's gone. Play the
Brilliant.
song.
Okay. Well, more of that to come. It's Love Train by the OJs now, though. Thank God we have this song to save us, Chris. It's been an awful start to the show.
I'm sorry, everyone. It'll be better in a bit, I promise.
Love Train, Love Train. Ow!
Love it. Absolutely love it.
That was Love Train by the OJs, and you'll notice that I didn't do a segue into that.
No, you didn't. I'm very proud of you.
It's
very
because I
proud
didn't
of
have
you.
enough time.
Oh, what's this? Well, I'm sitting by
the window and I'm watching cars go by. Am I gonna win though? It's this feeling in my mind. I took my drink with one hand, I pull those stickers off so clean. Will it be a holiday or a brand new games machine? Oh, it's Monopoly. McDonald's Monopoly. It's gambling for all the family. Oh, it's Monopoly. McDonald's Monopoly. Make your kids as fat as they can be. As they can be. Make your kids as fat as they can be. You might catch me in the drive-thru, I got winners in my hand. Just one more red and I might win 250 grand. And if it's just a medium chips or a freaking apple pie, I'll just buy one again and again. I said, let me tell you why, cause it's Monopoly.
How long's this going for, Chris?
McDonald's Monopoly.
Chris,
it's
come on.
gambling for all the family.
Chris, they didn't come for this.
Oh, it's Monopoly.
Why Monopoly?
McDonald's Monopoly. Make your kids as fat as they can be.
Right, yeah. All right.
As they can
Are we
be.
done? Are we done?
As they can be. Oh, yeah, you gotta make your kids as fat as they can be.
Well, what was that?
Well, cheers. Turn my mic back up. I thought I'd make a bit of effort
Yeah.
into the show.
Uh-huh.
But obviously it's not paid off.
So,
McDonald's Monopoly's back on soon.
yeah, as we heard from the song there, Chris.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
So the past 2 weeks, if you haven't listened to Deep Chats before, and I'm sorry that this is going to be your first impression of it. Chris did a song to introduce himself, and it was nice. It was actually above par, which was surprising. And then I did a song in sort of in comparison, and it
Yours
wasn't
was
as
like,
good.
Yours was like a
Yeah,
LGBTQ anthem.
brilliant. Alienate everyone, fantastic. And then you came back with this,
Yeah.
but you made it about Monopoly, not about yourself.
Monopoly. Make
Yeah.
your kids as fat as they can be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Why?
Well, singing about yourself is just egotistical nonsense, isn't it? If you're going to bring something to the table, I'm making people aware of the adverse dangers of family-orientated cheeseburger gambling, which is all it is.
Yeah.
McDonald's Monopoly. What is that if it's not gambling? It's a gambling where you buy cheeseburgers, and if you win cheeseburgers.
I do have to agree. It's
It's gambling for all the family.
yeah. That song though is probably worse than what McDonald's are doing. So, you know, I'm lost for
I've
words.
blown
mate.
you away, Anna. That's what I wanted, to blow them away. I'll blow the people away.
I feel like it's just been a downwards trajectory since we started the show.
Well, next week I'm bringing a 15-minute rock opera on the KFC Double Down.
Brilliant. So this part of the show, we usually have a little catch up on what we've been doing over the past week, and it kind of ties all the shows together. So Chris, you stopped smoking 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
A lot longer than 2 weeks
A
ago.
lot longer than that. And
About 7 weeks ago.
oh wow.
Yeah.
Have you got an update on that at
Yeah.
all? Yeah.
Fell off the wagon.
Did you really?
Fell straight off that wagon.
Oh
And I
mate.
bounced all the way home.
How many cigarettes did you have?
This one night.
Yeah, go on. Tell us the whole story.
Upwards of 15.
Because, you know, you were going to sort of preface it with how, I had a big meal and, it was, I really wanted one.
No, it wasn't
so I
even
just
that.
had 12.
I was just drunk. I went to Leeds to watch Slum Village,
Not a clue.
where a couple of hip-hop artists, and they were rapping over
All right.
Jay Dilla instrumentals. It was a great night. There was a band there called the Abstract Orchestra.
Yeah, I don't care.
14 piece. Oh, shut your face.
Gets to the...
Yeah,
gets to the good
I got
bit.
drunk. I was in Leeds on my own, like the old days. I thought, hey, while in Rome, do as the Romans do. So I bought a 20-decker Sterling Jewels,
Yeah.
and I must say I thoroughly enjoyed every last one of them.
Did you, though?
Like drinking milk.
Didn't you feel a little bit of guilt at all?
No.
No? Not an ounce of guilt. Did you think of me as you were doing it?
No.
Come on.
No.
You're telling me that you sucked on those cancer sticks and you didn't think of me once?
Look, when I leave the studio at 1 minute to 2, I don't think about you until 10 to 1 the next week.
What else happened? You fell off the wagon.
Yep.
I feel like I haven't really.
How's your mattress topper treating you? That's what I want to know. That's what the people have been tweeting all week. How's Ben's mattress topper? Is your ass still sweating?
Yes, it is. But it's sublime. It's really changed my sleeping, and I'm very thankful for that.
I'm happy for you, mate.
You, good sir, you've got big news.
Have I?
You're headlining in Doncaster, aren't you?
Yes. Right. Well, it's not something I want to publicise too much because I'm still very, very nervous about it. There's a gig. If you're from Doncaster and you're listening, the Doncaster Warehouse, which is famed for its notorious reputation. It's not the smartest place to end up at the end of a night, but I will be playing a gig there the 1st of March. So get yourself down. I'll be coming on at about 11:45.
It's going to be turned up.
11:45.
The place is going to be transformed when this man, Christopher Pollard, I've heard him call himself the best DJ around right now.
The saviour of electronic
He
music.
will transform that place into something that you've never seen before.
This is what I'm worried
It's going to
about.
be huge.
Because the mate of mine who set it up, who's got it all organised for us, he's putting things on his Facebook status like, we're about to change the music scene in Doncaster forever. Nothing will be the same after this gig. And I'm like, mate, no pressure then. I've not had a gig in 5 years. So I'm sweating about that.
You'll be fine. A little update on me, actually, that I forgot to mention. I've actually put on a bit of weight recently. Yeah. I feel like I weigh a ton.
Oh, for God's sake, no.
Or as they would say in Spain, I weigh el ton. And if I were telling my friend John about this in Spain, I'd say, I weigh el ton, John. There you go.
You disgust me.
That's recycled from last week as well. Still not though.
Can't believe you reused Elton John. The word, the pick of the crap pile. You've picked the top one off the crap pile and used it again. You should be ashamed.
I think it was a good.
Yourself.
It's as I've said before. The link is so bad, it's good. Come on, I saw you smile.
It's like it's so bad.
I saw you crack a little one.
Oh,
definitely.
Stick it. I'm
Definitely
sick of
could
your
be.
segues.
Welcome back to Deep Chats. I was about to say dissecting discs.
No.
I'm getting ahead of myself. We are Deep Chats, and we are on the radio now. My name is Benedict Moore, and beside me is Christopher Pollard.
Hello!
It's the month of love this month, so that's why you're hearing love-based songs. We probably should have mentioned that earlier. So that was Elton John, and Don't Go Breaking My Heart. What a song. Hey, Chris, what a song.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's a bit overplayed, isn't it?
On. Really?
Well, have we still got Love Shack in the system for later?
No, we don't.
Have we not? Oh, for God's sake, that was my choice this week. Have you noticed I've not had a single song played since we came back?
Well, you know
not
what?
a single song played since we came back.
We'll
Not a single song since we came back.
We'll sort that in the future,
Your
mate. But
crap.
I think
Your S7 crap.
Be careful with that word, young man.
Wow.
You had 10 to 15 minutes last week where you could have played whatever.
Shut your face.
Whatever
Talking
you'd
about
like.
last week. No, I couldn't because you didn't leave anything in the system. There was nothing in the system. I played like 30 seconds of that Weekend song.
Right. So now we're going to delve a little bit deeper into what happened last week with Dissecting Chris.
Balls.
Now I've
wait.
spent I got up at 8:30 and I spent 2 hours doing this, just dissecting every little bit of Chris's performance, which was, brilliant to say the least.
Shambolic.
Yeah. So let's just get straight into it. Now, my hasty departure it was a surprise to Chris last week, but at least he wasn't panicking.
I'm not panicking. I swear I'm not panicking. We're going to have some... what are we going to have? Ben, can you please give me something to talk about before you leave, at least?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I've got a train to catch.
Oh, right. He's got a
train.
Right.
I mean, it's Valentine's Day soon, mate. Just riff it. See, right there, I gave you an olive branch, Chris, didn't I? I said, it's Valentine's
You're
Day.
so kind. You're so sweet of you, mate.
Just riff it. And...
I've been angry all week over this.
You took my advice on the Valentine's Day stuff. Well, yeah, you took it to a certain extent, I suppose.
Why not try dark, sensual chocolates? 85% cocoa.
Do you like the way I say
Why not try a nice bottle of red wine? Maybe a vintage Chateau Neuf de Pop.
That's my mum's favourite wine.
More directly from your local Tesco's.
So, Neuf de Pop is a real wine, right?
Chateau Neuf de Pop. You can buy it in Asda and your local Tesco's.
So what were you thinking at this point, Chris?
I was sweating profusely.
Yeah.
And thinking, why am I sat here on my own? While you swarmed off to a football match. I mean, it was funny. I get it, but you need to just think about how professional you're being. Because I was swimming in shark-infested waters.
You were getting a bit aggressive, actually. It's got to be said at this point. You'd exhausted your options. So you came for me, didn't you? Oh.
Yeah, nice one.
Oh, well, that clip's corrupted,
yes!
isn't it? Oh, no, I know what I've done.
Let's play dissecting Ben's face.
History.
Oh, I can't even replay that, can
Go
I?
on, bang it on again.
I can't.
Yeah, just
Can I?
drag it. I think you just double-click it, it'll play.
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Hey,
No, it's
how's
gone.
your segment going?
Come on.
How's your segment going, mate? You spent so much time wanting to rinse me on the radio. I'm so glad that's corrupted.
Oh, that's a really good one as well. No, it hasn't.
no.
Mate, this is the funny thing. It hasn't even corrupted. I just didn't put the slider up. Basically, you get a bit aggressive and you essentially say, little does he know this is going to be, and I quote, the greatest 15 minutes in Deep Chat's history. So I'm really sad that didn't play, because that's what you said. The greatest 15 minutes in Deep Chat's history.
Well, what my argument to that is, has there been any other 15 minutes of Deep Chat's history that you've got up early for and chopped into 16 little sound clips to play on the next show?
Yeah, it's not
no, you
because-
haven't. I think not.
It's not because it's the greatest 15 minutes.
Oh, you better believe it is.
Let me carry on. So you bigged yourself up there too much.
You're an ass.
You're
an ass.
You'd pulled out the Nerf to Pap line, and that was your big guns.
That was it. That's
You'd
all I
blown
had.
your load early.
For a change.
But maybe I could be wrong. At this point, I'm thinking I could be wrong. Maybe the next thing he will say will be really insightful and profound. Maybe.
What are you going to have for dinner?
And that's what you came up with. You said it was going to be, and I quote, the greatest 15 minutes in Deep Chat's history, and then you come up with, what are you having for dinner?
Yeah, I was sweating.
I think I might make some pork. And when I say make some pork, I mean cooked pork. I am not in the business of slaughtering wild animals.
Thanks, mate. Bang him. I thought I did well there. Nice rescue.
Yeah.
I genuinely was thinking I had some belly pork in the old fridge there.
Yeah.
Jesus, this is killing me. I'm sweating so bad. This is all on video as well.
Yeah. It was good radio, that bit, actually.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Really clever.
Yeah, better than anything you've brought to the show. But the only funny thing you've brought to Deep Chats is sound clips of me.
Brilliant. After that bit, shall we say, you made a predictable plug for the sesh.
Yep.
But then you finally looked for a piece of music.
Shall we look for a bit of music to sort of break this up?
Yes, please. Brilliant. Right, now what do you have for us?
Right, we're playing it. This is Lost in the Fire with The Weeknd, and I'll have something to say when I come back. See you in a few minutes.
Brilliant. Fantastic. You've won, mate. You've found the music. This means you don't have to stress about what to say anymore. Game over. You won. You don't have to endure this hell anymore. Just
Music's
keep
a
on playing
cop
songs.
out. Music's a cop out, mate.
But
I wanted this to be the test, mate.
But then what happens?
No, I've changed my mind. That song's terrible.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You put yourself back into the pits of hell, right? What were you thinking there, mate?
I was thinking it was a rubbish song. I thought, no, if I just sit here and play music until the end, Ben wins.
Yeah.
And I'm not letting you win.
So, right, at this point, I'm thinking, okay, he's stopped the song, right? He must have some gold to talk about. This is where he shows his true colours. This is where I kick myself off my own show because Christopher Pollard is better at it on his own than me. What could you have thought up of?
Basically, this weekend, I've started watching that Russian doll program on Netflix.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that the reason you stopped the song was to talk about a show which
No.
only a minute
No.
proportion of our 13 listeners
Oh, shut up.
would have heard.
Right, one, I turned it off because it was an awful song. And two, it's the front. It's the first.
It's got like a ginger-haired woman in it from New York. I'm 3 episodes deep, and I'm thinking about turning it off and not finishing it off. It started at about a 7.
Oh, this is good,
I'm
isn't it?
engaging
Down to
with
about
the
a 5.
Oh,
public.
yeah, that Russian doll started at about a 7 and now it's a 5. Please do get in
I
touch.
was engaging the audience. The only,
they were engaged, mate.
the only people who were contributing to the show, unlike the so-called host who prances off the football matches mid-show. What an absolute mess.
Well, thank goodness you brought that information.
Is
to
this
our
still
attention.
going, this
Oh,
segment?
it is.
Jesus wept.
It gets worse as well. Now, at this point, you've shot yourself in the foot, and you know it, don't you? You need something to save you in this last 5 minutes. You need a bit of gold. So what do you do?
We're going to do the last 5 minutes as a radio sexy self-help.
Self-help.
A sexy self-help.
It's help.
That's what you thought of.
Yeah.
You know what will save this last 5 minutes? A
Sex.
sexy self-help.
Yeah. It was Valentine's Day special, wasn't it?
During which you called yourself
Salford's #1 love therapist.
Salford's #1 love therapist.
I take that back. I'm number 2 underneath Matt Valentine Chase.
Very true.
Shout out yourself, Matt. Lovely guy.
And what things did you come up with as Salford's #1 love therapist? Let's have a listen.
This Valentine's Day, have you considered experimenting with chocolate mousse in the
Chocolate mousse?
bedroom? Maybe a nice sea bass dinner. Maybe try taking your special other to a car park. Maybe around 11 o'clock tonight.
Take your special other to a car park at around 11 p.m. tonight.
Yeah.
Were you sending out, were you going to kill somebody? Were you planning to kill someone at 11 o'clock?
I think I just reverted to... Basically, it's a bit early to be getting onto this subject. I don't know why I only brought it up in a panic last week, but do you know what dogging is?
Chris, you can't say this, mate.
No, I'm not going to explain what it is, but do you know what it is?
Yes, of course
Well,
I know
that's
what it is.
That's what I'm referencing there.
So brilliant.
Because Doncaster, where I'm from...
I'll save the last 5 minutes by referencing dogging.
Yeah, well, where I'm from, Doncaster, it's like the #1 dogging hotspot in the UK.
Yeah.
That's where I've took all my previous female friends for their induction, let's say.
Well, don't worry. It does get worse because you start listing sexy things in this sexy self-help. My personal favourite.
Have you tried smothering your genitals with deep heat? Ooh.
Oh,
Have you ever done that?
No, I haven't, and I don't think anybody has ever.
I've once given myself a scratch after applying a very modest amount to my arm.
You are.
I've once applied some to my arm, to my neck and shoulder area when I used to work in Sheffield. But then still having the residue on my hand, I've given myself a scratch. And it's the single worst experience that I've ever encountered in my life. Red hot testicles. Right, quick.
And
Is
that's
this
a-
segment still
Mate,
going?
you keep on interrupting. You have another
Sorry
good one
for
as well.
trying to defend myself during this character assassination that you've been planning all morning.
This is my second
You
favourite.
bell.
Have you tried nailing your partner in the head
Nailing
this Valentine's Day?
nailing your partner in the head.
I was improvising. I said.
we can tell you're improvising, mate.
I just said that you
By
really nailed
golly,
it in
we
the
can
head.
tell you're improvising.
Right, next. Next.
It's getting to the end, actually.
Next.
This was then followed by you plugging the sesh again,
Yep.
and you trying to find a Kendrick Lamar song, blah, blah, blah.
Me plugging the show where the co-presenters stick around for the full show.
You then sign off with possibly the creepiest sign off from
Oh,
any...
I know what's coming. Don't play it.
From any
Don't play
presenter ever.
Don't play it.
Ever. Here we go.
Don't play it.
Enjoy this one, folks. No.
play
Don't.
it.
Right, here we go.
But from me, Chris Pollard, the sexiest damn radio host in Salford, wishing you a highly erotic, deeply thorough Valentine's Day this year, 2019.
That's bad.
We're bringing love back to the people. Now you take it easy, stay safe.
You take it
and I'll
easy.
see you next Monday.
Ooh.
And here I am.
What is that at the end.
What?
When you go, oh.
That's the noise of a very, very satisfied little boy.
Right, that concludes Dissecting Chris.
All right, and now let's play Dissecting Ben. What I've got right up here on YouTube, I will be posting this on my Facebook, is Benedict Moore's show reel on YouTube.
Oh, no!
So what we're going to do is I'm going to press play here, and we're going to go through it.
Is this your revenge?
It's part of my revenge.
Oh.
So I'm just going to start this. Are we turned up? Right, so here's the first character. Melodramatic, evil villain. Let's have a listen.
Oh, please fail. Please fail.
I don't think there's any sound.
Oh, no. Isn't that a shame?
There's no sound.
On a radio show where you
God, no!
need sound.
I've been so excited to do you with this. I'll post it on my Facebook anyway.
Oh, unlucky,
if you want to
mate.
see Ben acting like a...
Brilliant.
We've got melodramatic evil villain. American charity worker. I watched that one. That is quite
bad.
unbearable.
Oh.
Scottish skinhead.
Brilliant.
Oh. What else we got? Scottish skinhead goes on for a while. Cockney builder.
Mate.
I can't believe we can't get the sound up on this.
Yeah.
That is proper devastating news. Right. Well, what's the next segment? Could we play a song?
We probably should play a song after
I'm
that.
so gutted about that. I wanted to nail you with that.
I know, yeah. After that cluster F right there. Can you hear something in your headphones?
Yeah,
mate?
it's my laptop.
Is it your
It's not
laptop? Is that
working
what the
right.
noise is?
It might
It's
be.
been quite off-putting. Well, that was. Oh. Right, we're gonna play a song, mate.
mate. Yeah, I'm really
we might
ruining the show
sort
here.
this out, and you might be able to see my.
It's ruined. The moment's come and
worst
gone.
bits.
The moment's
Yeah.
come and gone.
Right, let's get out of here. Right,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
Queen.
Sorry. When people listen to this show, they're listening. I can't wait to hear how Ben sings his way out of every song. It's a real staple.
Yeah,
It's almost
not
as
good.
bad as the segues.
Yeah, welcome back to Deep Chats. The time is 20 minutes to 2. You're with me, Benedict Moore, and Christopher Pollard.
Hello, everybody.
I'm exceptionally smug because Chris just tried to enact his revenge on me. He was going to publicly humiliate me with some videos I did a while back for my show reel because I was into acting. But it didn't work because he didn't hook up his computer to the system.
That was you acting, was it?
Yeah.
Interesting theory.
But after that, tense.
I'm so angry. Let me just say, I'm
I
so
know,
angry that
I
didn't
know,
work.
I know.
Right, I'll stop interrupting.
After that tense 20 minutes or so, when I was dissecting Chris, I think it's broken our relationship a little bit. The trust is left. A little. The trust has left, hasn't it, Chris?
It has, yeah. I keep hearing a beeping, like a watch
Yeah.
beeping. What is that?
That was your orcs, mate.
Oh, was it? Oh, sorry.
Anyway, thanks for bringing up technical issues as I'm
all
trying to
right.
get into the next section.
Is it a sexy section?
Mate, shut up.
You weren't even saying anything. I did not interrupt you then.
That's because I took a breath, mate. I
Oh,
went,
God, you're infuriating. Get
Yeah.
on with the segment.
Right, and the trust is gone, hasn't it, Chris?
Yeah, and the friendship.
But now we're going to try and rekindle the love with a feature I like to call 6 Minutes in Heaven.
Deep Charts Instagram music. Sexy, twist my lips.
Yeah, so we're going to try and fall a bit back in love with each other.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this, Chris?
I'm ready. It's
Okay.
me to ask first, is that right?
It is indeed. So if you haven't listened before, 6 Minutes in Heaven is where we give short, reductive and unthought out answers to profound and meaningful questions that definitely need more than 6 minutes. And we do that by using the New York Times article, 36 Questions to Fall in Love. Now, we've been doing this for the past 2 weeks.
Yep.
So this is the last set.
The third and final set.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't
last
got my...
New balls, please!
I'll get my timer out.
Okay, have you got it?
Oh, wait, no, I haven't.
Okay,
One
nice.
second.
We'll play it once more and then we're ready.
We're doing it live on the watch this week.
Oh,
It's
really?
The first
Oh.
time. I'm feeling very excited about it.
Okay, all right. Brilliant. Just
no, right, I'll do it on my phone. Right,
Okay.
just start anyway.
Okay.
It's good, it's good.
6 minutes. Profound questions, short, reductive answers.
sexy reductive answers
Yes.
this week.
Okay.
Right, stopwatch is up. Right,
Okay, here we go. So you're asking the first question.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Complete this sentence. I wish I had someone with whom I could share blank.
My thoughts and feelings. My real thoughts and feelings deep down, which I can't share with anyone because, they are exceptionally dark. Next question. If you were going to become a close friend with your partner, please share what would be important for him or her to know.
So I take it the partner's you, the thing that you'd need to know. I'm not panicking. I swear I'm not panicking. No, I am panicking. I don't know. I just don't really like the cut of your jib. I don't think we'd ever be close friends.
Okay, brilliant. Fan Dabby, don't
Right, he's got a
right, it's still going.
It's Valentine's Day soon, mate. Just riff it.
Yeah.
Right, next question.
It's me. Tell your partner what you like about them. Be very honest this time, saying things that you might not say to someone that you've just met.
Oh, we haven't just met, but what I like about you. Okay, you're funny. Even if it's cringe. It's cringe humour, isn't it?
Thanks.
I think you say what you want, and I like that.
Yeah.
Even if it is wrong and unthought out and stupid.
Yep.
And yeah, you've got a cracking ass. Anyway. Next question. Oh wait, that's what you just said. Share with your partner an embarrassing moment in your life. Last week.
One of my GCSE exams, there was the invigilator looked like the Queen. A pencil dropped off my table just before the exam started. She picked it up and farted, and it was a quiet fart, and I just heard like a little right. So I was trying so hard not to laugh about this, and then about 20 minutes into the exam, I just remember it's deathly silent, and I just, as I'm saying that, I go ha! Like that, one loud ha. The entire sports hall turn around and look at me, all the invigilators, all the teachers, and I'm there just red like, oh. Got to see though, so it's not all bad news.
I mean, I've been there before where it's boiling up.
I was biting my knuckles and I just went, ah!
And it's just repeating in your head over and over again. That's brilliant, I love that.
Also once followed through in a lift.
Okay.
When did you last cry in front of another person or by yourself?
Oh my God, this is going to be deep.
That's deep. What about this morning when all them Labour MPs resigned?
Oh, let's not get political on the show.
Oh, it's going to be so tough in the future.
I'll just give it a this.
Thanks.
Chuckaramuna.
See ya.
Yeah. Okay. Last cry. I think I cried. I cried in front of my mum last time I cried. Yeah, because I had an argument with my dad. Anyway,
deep chat.
That is deep. Okay, tell your partner something that you like about them already.
You always bring that big flask and it's full of freezing cold water. And you've got a good sense of humour, I suppose.
Really?
But the flask is proper.
Let's talk more about the sense of humour.
Yeah,
I do have a big
right.
flask.
You're very dry.
And that is not a euphemism. Unless you want to believe it is. Sorry, Mum.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that it?
No,
sense of humour?
Yeah, and massive penis.
Brilliant. Okay.
What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about?
Oh my goodness. I don't think there's anything that's too serious to be joked about, but it has to be a joke and it has to be told well, and it's all about context at the end of the day.
It has to be thought out and not just insulted.
On this stupid radio show where we have a disclaimer at the start, the context is that we don't mean anything that we say, and we don't mean in the slightest to actually offend anyone. Right. But if you are offended, do one.
Nice. We're on 4 minutes.
Okay, if you were to die this evening with no opportunity to communicate with anyone, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet?
Oh, that is crazy.
It is crazy deep.
Jesus, that is crazy deep.
These are the last few questions, that's why they're really hammering at home. If you were to die this evening...
I probably...
What would you most regret not having told someone?
I reckon, to be a bit deep, I'll probably get in my dad's face a bit.
Really?
Yeah.
Right, well, we're really hating on our dads today. Anyway, right, go on then.
Your house, containing everything that you own, catches fire. After saving your loved ones and pets, you have time to safely make a final dash to save any one item. What item would it be and why?
My phone.
Is it not insured?
Yeah, but it's got all my stuff on. It's got all my memories.
All your little. Anyway. Right, come on, we've got 1 minute left. We're actually doing it this time.
Yeah, we are actually firing through it. We need to probably shorten the time down.
Well, not if you just sat there chatting puckers.
Okay, of all the people in your family, really?
I
of
know,
all the people
Jesus,
in your
I've just
family,
read this for the first time.
Who's dead?
I'm glad you're laughing. Which one of your family members would it destroy you if they died?
Okay, the question is...
It could be your mum. What if your mum died? It'd probably be my little sister. That would destroy every last... Because there'd be no reason for my sister to die right now.
Okay.
God bless her soul, I love her. Finally, we've got 20 seconds. Share a personal problem and ask your partner's advice on how he or she might handle it. Just do that. Share a personal problem and I'll give you some advice.
A personal
seconds.
problem. I can't articulate myself. I'm really bad at being a host on the show.
Xanax. And that's 6 minutes. 5 minutes 59 and 22 seconds.
We do
Ladies and
not
gentlemen.
endorse drugs on Deep Chats. Right, we've got 10 minutes left.
Unless
so
they're prescribed and doing you the favour.
Absolutely. So we've got 10 minutes left. We've just done 6 minutes in heaven.
Yep.
Shall we play a little song or shall we skip over that and do a bit of tangent talks?
Let's play a little song.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
We might cut it short. So if you're going to enjoy the song, yeah.
Not
we're
for
gonna-
long.
Yeah, not for long. We're going to ruin it. Here you go. All she does is just repeat herself again and again and again.
Well, it's good to know that I got to, that was the actual first song I've chose
Yeah.
this year in 2019, and it's good to see you cut it off.
Well, I just wanted
after
to.
about a minute.
Well, I wanted to repair.
It's good to know where I stand on this show.
I wanted to repair the divisions that may have been caused by dissecting Chris.
Should we shake hands in front of the room cam?
Here we go. I love how you forget about the people on radio and just focus on the cameras. You're all
'em.
about your vanity, aren't you?
No.
Your self-image. Oh, a camera's on me. I'll do something for the camera.
Yeah.
Right,
That's exactly
it's
right.
time
Can I just plug it on YouTube though? If you do like Deep Chats and you're not aware, we are uploading the video versions. Video, is that a word?
No.
We've got the video versions. We've got 3 cameras set up in the studio, and we're uploading them to YouTube. Just search Deep Chats.
Fantastic. Okay, now it's time for an old favourite. It's Tangent Talks.
Hey.
Cue some sort of sound effect, which I haven't.
Tangent talks. Tangent talks.
Tangent Talks.
Tangent talks.
One word. One word. We can only use one word in this bit to make conversation. So the first word, drum roll please. Oh, I've got a drum roll. Is coffee.
Oh
Oh my goodness.
coffee.
We have a bit of a story about coffee actually, don't we?
Have we?
Oh well.
Oh,
we don't
I
have
think we sort of went through it last week.
Yeah, we did.
Basically,
yeah.
Ben can't drink coffee.
We don't want to
So it turns him
recycle.
into a wired maniac.
Well, it's just because I don't drink coffee. The last time I had it was probably during my GCSEs.
Yeah, we had like half an espresso, and then after the show, as we left this building, you were like, "I need to go and have a lay down."
That's strictly true, mate.
I think that is quite true.
I think it was half of a double espresso, so one espresso. But your relationship with coffee, is it a bit too much? Like, do you
Not
think you
really.
rely on it too much?
No, it was. I
Yeah?
only really started drinking it again properly this last few weeks. But there was one point where it was like
You were relying on it.
would not talk to anyone at work unless I'd had a few coffees in me. It's nice though.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I think it's not that bad for you.
No.
Like from the studies I've seen, but I just don't want to rely on it.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to take sleeping pills to go to sleep because eventually I'll rely on it and then I won't be able to get to sleep without sleeping pills.
No, I totally get it, and it is very easy to slip into that with coffee.
Anyway, that's coffee. The next word is, I can't believe this has actually come up. And for the cameras, here you are. Go on to me. The word is random.
Oh, nice. What's the most random word you can think of? Off the top of my head, I'm going to say receptacle.
Very good. I'm going to say chinwag.
Nice. Chaise longue.
Chaise longue.
Whatever one of them is.
Naf du Pape. What was the line?
Chateau Neuf de Pape. De Champs-Élysées.
That's. I'll tell you what. I can tell you my favourite word.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Oh, that is a good word.
It
that.
is a very good
What about
word.
flabbergasted?
Oh, that's good. But shenanigans beats it, I think.
Yeah, I suppose.
You're like, what happened last night? Any shenanigans?
Oh, Shenanigans. Type in Shenanigans Pokemon Blue onto YouTube. There's a guy called Shenanigans who hacks. It's the original game,
Yeah.
and he catches all 151 in like 2 hours. It's unbelievable.
Brilliant. If you have no life, search that up.
Yeah.
Shall we do the last one?
Yeah, screw it, let's
last
go
bit
for
of
it.
tangent talks. Oh, it's Smile.
Hey, let's
Oh.
give the cameras a smile, shall we?
What? Always with the cameras. So this has been Deep Chats. We might as well wrap it up now.
Yeah.
And smiling is exactly what I do when I hear Barry Blummin White. What a man. Here you go. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next week, everybody. I love you, even if Ben.
Balls, balls, balls.